It's truly hard to believe how well ArmA 3 has held up after 7 years. A period of time most games come and go and are forgotten. Amidst the Call of Duties and Battlefields and endless knockoffs of each, ArmA 3 has stood tall against the tidal wave of modern shooters and has come out on top time and time again. ArmA offers something you can't get anywhere else in any other franchise. The varied comments I get on my videos since I started focusing this channel on the great things ArmA has provided us has gotten me thinking about what it is ArmA brings to the table that keeps its player base around, as well as being an enticing option for people curious enough to dive into the immersive world Bohemia has crafted. I've narrowed it down to 10 reasons to play ArmA 3 in 2020. At number 10 is its difficulty. I'm going to preface this one with a small caveat. ArmA 3 is not difficult. ArmA 3 is a skill. Like any skill, you absolutely suck at it when you start. Only after hours of honing that skill and perfecting your craft are you able to call yourself proficient. ArmA 3 demands patience, because it is the patient player that gets the most enjoyment out of it. If you're looking for an instant action type game where you're immediately in gunfights and brawls over and over, you're looking in the wrong area. While many people cite it as being difficult to learn and master, I would argue that it is one of ArmA's core strengths. I once compared ArmA 3 to Dark Souls. Those two games are nothing alike, save for its demand for your respect and patience. Those that honed and perfected their skills in Dark Souls found in it one of the most rewarding gaming experiences they have yet to match. ArmA 3 is the exact same way. On the surface, it's another open world shooter, but underneath it is so much more. It is strategy and consideration of multiple variables. It is an understanding of mechanics. It is knowing when to follow and knowing when to lead. It's knowing the difference between having the advantage in a fight by utilizing the element of surprise, or when you should retreat because you are outmatched and outgunned. ArmA will teach you patience if you let it, and in return you will receive one of the most rewarding gaming experiences even after 7 glorious warfare-filled years. If you can master ArmA, you can master anything. At number 9 is its realism. People flock to its realistic and grounded setting, even though it's set 15 years into the future. Bohemia went to great lengths to simulate accurate ballistic trajectories and bullet penetration based on the caliber of weapon fired and the type of material being shot. Oftentimes you think you're safe when you're not. Likewise, for destructive environments, many buildings within ArmA 3 have varying destructibility values. A tank round sent into a house will blow out a large chunk and kill anyone within the immediate blast area, while a GPU from a high-flying airstrike will absolutely devastate the building and many things around it. This dedication to realism lends to the unending replayability of ArmA 3. The ballistics and destructibility aren't the only realistic aspects that people enjoy. While the physics engine can sometimes be unpredictable, the ragdoll can make for some interesting results. Many mods are available to help nudge the physics in the right direction and make it a little bit more realistic. But Bohemia are continuously pumping out updates like the recent ArmA 2.0 release that fix many of the issues with the physics engine. The real virtuality engine is older and of course has its drawbacks when it comes to optimization of such an immense amount of data all at once. Bohemia hears you, and while there's not a massive amount they can do about that for ArmA 3 without completely breaking every mod and mission ever made and effectively destroying their massive workshop, I think it's incredibly important for the player base to better manage its expectations a bit. The engine has been kicking ass for 7 years, managing to consistently keep ArmA 3 within the top 50 played games on Steam. Should Bohemia even be developing ArmA 4, I think it's safe to say that optimization would be at the forefront of their goals. The number 8 reason to play is its variety of assets. Man, ArmA really does have something for everyone. Whether you want to be a frontline infantryman, part of a squad that's tasked with taking and holding an objective, an armored vehicle crewman part of a platoon of tanks plowing through an entrenched enemy position, a transport pilot and cargo pilot ferrying troops and supplies to and from the battlefield, a fighter pilot soaring high above at 10,000 feet waiting for the frantic close air support from the ground troops below, or everything else in between, ArmA 3 has something for you, I promise. Whether you want to take the fight to the enemy by land, sea, or air, ArmA 3 provides you with the means to do just that and more. You would be hard-pressed finding a game that gives you such a vast variety of ways to bring war to your enemy the way ArmA 3 does. This unending replayability is one of the factors that keeps players coming back over and over, logging tens of thousands of hours a day in this amazing military simulator. And it's just that, a simulator. I wouldn't even classify ArmA 3 as a first-person shooter. It's a military sandbox simulator, meaning it does way more than just first-person shooting. When you load ArmA, the freedom of choice is almost overwhelming, which brings me to my number 7 reason for playing ArmA 3, the creativity. Should I assault an enemy base as part of an infantry platoon, or defend my own from an enemy onslaught? Or should I take to the skies and rain death down upon the enemy while supporting forward deployed ground troops engaged in combat operations? Maybe I could even get in and create my own missions using scripts and triggers to bring a little bit of immersive enjoyment to some fellow players. Don't feel like making your own mission? That's okay. The workshop is full of tens of thousands of expertly crafted scenarios you can download and play right now for free. All you need to do is download any mod dependencies and load them with your launcher and you're good to go. The choices are truly endless with ArmA 3 and I haven't even touched on mods yet. The boundless freedom comes in the form of an incredibly powerful mission editor that has grown and evolved to be hands down one of the best in-game mission editors you'll ever get your hands on. Once you get a taste of ArmA's editor and come to grasp some of the incredible things you can do, you'll judge every other editor to this golden standard. Using simple scripts, waypoints, and triggers, you can craft some truly immersive gameplay for your fellow ArmA players out in the community. Tons of people spend countless hours plugging and playing with all of the crazy things you can do, like massive air battles or huge ground engagements that completely destroy your frame rate but make for some spectacular imagery and chaos. There's literally no end to the amount of things you can do in this editor. Every new map you open really is a blank canvas. It's a new box of Legos ready to be built into anything you can imagine. Add on to all of that the incredible editor extension mods that allow you to change even more attributes than the vanilla editor allows, and you've got a recipe for truly limitless mission making potential. But the possibilities don't end there. ArmA comes with one of the only in-mission editors in the form of Zeus, a client system that allows one or multiple assigned players to activate a lighter version of the editor while the mission is running, allowing for incredible events to transpire while your buddy is harassing you and your team with enemy forces, airstrikes, artillery support, or even freak weather. With Zeus, no mission will ever be the same. At number 5 is the sheer ungodly amount of customization this game allows. Through both the editor, Zeus, and one of the not-so-hidden gems of ArmA 3, the Virtual Arsenal. The Virtual Arsenal allows you to play Combat Barbie to your heart's content, mixing and matching all types of gear. This is where the Milsim community really gets off, as they know they've spent an unnatural amount of time perfecting a specific type of look they want their operator to have. Just like war in real life, what's the point if you don't look cool doing it? The Arsenal is a function that comes with the base game and is activated through the editor by right-clicking on a troop and selecting the Edit Loadout button. Immediately, you'll load into Virtual Arsenal, in which you can spend the next 6 hours making the perfect warrior. Conversely, you have the option to use an in-game Virtual Arsenal using either a script or Zeus activation. The script need only be applied to an object's initialization field, and upon spawning in, it will offer the Arsenal option in the menu. The Zeus option is available through mods like Achilles and Zeus Enhanced by simply applying full Arsenal to an object, then walking up to it. Your individual soldier isn't the only thing customizable. Vehicle and aircraft skins are also available with the base game, but with mods, these skins become almost unending. Every kind of skin you can think of has been created, and with the right modding tools, you can make one right now with something as simple as paint. It'll look like crap, but you can do it. At number 4 is one of the most interesting and engrossing aspects of ArmA 3, the immersion. I've said it before and I'll state it 100 times more. No game out there makes you feel like a cog in the wheel better than ArmA 3. What I mean is, you are part of a larger operation, and no matter what role you decide to take, your input is needed. Though you'll need to be able to follow orders. No one likes the guy that blows up everyone at the arsenal at mission start. No one. ArmA 3's Immersion pulls you into the chaotic fray of the firefight and doesn't let go. The relief I feel when engaging an overwhelming enemy force only to be pulled out of the fire by precision casts or friendly armor is otherworldly. Engagements for small pieces of land or even a building, while small in the grand scale of an operation, can sometimes take a long time and feel like it's so much larger than it really is. Those individual experiences are the ones you remember, when you and your friends try like mad to conquer a town back from enemy forces only to be counterattacked and run back out yourself. It's the constant tug of war that makes engagements in ArmA 3 amazing. Now, add mods that enhance gameplay to make it even more immersive, and you won't know what game you're playing anymore. Mods like BetIR that completely overhauls the infrared view and night vision, giving it a much more realistic look. Or mods like Align that give you a subtle yet much needed iron sight sway when you bring the weapon to your shoulder as you zero in on your target. These mods affect something so small but add so much to the immersion aspect of your gameplay that you'll never again load ArmA without them. My third reason is absolutely one of the best parts about any game that's lasted this long, and that is the community. Hands down, ArmA 3 has some of the best communities available. Tons of milsim units full of people that want the same tactical realism and level of seriousness as everyone else in the group. And then there's units that simply get on and play the game for what it is without going full on tactical. Sometimes you just want to get in and kill with some randos, and the official servers are perfect for that. With someone running Zeus, the operations can get pretty wild. There are some units out there that focus on just a few specific mods, and then there's some that require a metric shitload of mods to join, which undoubtedly are the same guys that complain about the frame rate and optimization, but hey, whatever gives them the most immersive experience possible, am I right? There are even entire communities centered around one singular mod. One of the most renowned is the USAF mod. Their Discord alone has well over 1,000 members, all sharing their experiences, screenshots, and feedback on the aircraft they've been developing for the ArmA community. When you join one of these communities, 99% of the time, you'll be welcomed with open arms. So if you're looking for people to share your love of ArmA 3 or just gaming in general, join one of these units. I can personally attest that you'll meet people you'll be friends with for years to come. The second reason has got to be the developers. Bohemia Interactive has absolutely knocked it out of the park with ArmA 3. There is no doubt that it is one of the titles that has helped shape the face of gaming since its launch in 2013. There have even been two types of genres spawned off of ArmA, such as the tactical, survival, first-person shooter DayZ, which granted was an ArmA 2 mod to start out, and PlayerUnknown's Battleground, which launched a massive wave of battle royale shooters. For a while, it seemed like every single shooter out there needed to have some kind of battle royale mode. And thank God that finally died, because just like zombie games, it got old real fast. Too much of a good thing is always a bad thing. Bohemia has kept up with their products throughout the years, and even though they have multiple projects being worked on, they always seem to give ArmA 3 a little love even after so many years on Steam. In my honest opinion, they have given us one of the best tactical shooter experiences money can buy, and even though the engine has its limitations and optimization isn't perfect, Bohemia is still 106% the reason we're all here still enjoying this franchise. Without them, there would be no foundation to build upon for mods, and there would be no reason to continue on if they had abandoned the game and community. I am truly hopeful that if they are indeed working on ArmA 4, that they'll deliver one of the most incredible gaming experiences of the 2020s. Cyberpunk 2077 may be the hot shit now, but just wait until ArmA 4. People will be like, Cyberpunk? Never heard of it. And finally, the reason I know all of you have been waiting for, and that's the mods. The unequivocal lifeblood of ArmA 3 in its current state, the mods are what I'm sure most of you are following me for. In my honest opinion, I absolutely adore the 2035 setting and assets. I think they're unique, well implemented, and very well balanced in a believable way that, honestly, if China, Iran, and Russia had started a pact, I definitely believe that the CSAT is what it would come to resemble. But the mods keep the game leveled in the modern era, or 500 years into the future with the Halo full conversion mods, or 38,000 years into the future with the There's Only War conversion mod that places you into the brutal, nightmarish hellscape that is the Warhammer 40k universe, where existence is war. The modding community is chock full of some of the best the player base has to offer, and these guys do it all for free. If you love a modder and their work, I highly encourage you to donate to their efforts. You never know what just a simple donation can do for someone's motivation and drive. They may end up launching the next revolutionary mod that turns the player base on its head and reinvigorates the entire community. When I say the possibilities in ArmA 3 are endless, the mods are the reason why. And they are by far the thing that keeps the player base coming back day after day to make ArmA 3 not only one of the most played games on Steam, but one of the most beloved experiences in modern gaming as we've come to know it. Thank you, Bohemia Interactive. Thank you, content creators and mod developers. And thank you for watching. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for spending your time with me today and listening to my top 10 reasons why you should be playing ArmA 3. I'd like to give a special shout out to my loyal patrons whose donations to the channel are immensely appreciated. All of you that like, subscribe, and comment on my videos with your insight and appreciation are the motivation I need to keep creating content. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and maybe even hop into my Discord. The link is down below. If you really love my content, consider becoming a patron to help support my work. I primarily make ArmA 3 content, and I would love your guys' suggestions in the comments section below. I will do my best to continue answering as many questions and comments as I can. Thank you all so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.